Anyway, while I'm out and about here, I may as well mention that it seems that I can do simple things on PC, like Chronicles India, like I've been doing, for example, earlier today, or things like this that are just on my phone and just, airplaying, essentially. Those I can do. I did hope to do some Switch stuff, some capture card things, but to do a multi-socket setup, the power outlets are different here. So there's an adapter converter running into the wall that my laptop's plugged into, and I've got all this going. I thought I could just plug a power bar for multiple sockets into a converter, and the moment that I did, it instantly fried the power bar. It almost gave me like a nasty shock, but the power bar is just completely fried. Like, I didn't see any smoke coming out or anything, but it smelled very much like things were fried, and plugging it, like, standalone into the socket, like, doesn't even work. So, essentially, I was like, I plugged it into the converter, I turned it on, it seemed like it was just fine. But the moment that I plugged my laptop cable into the power bar, just zap across all 4 of the sockets, just massively. And now it doesn't even turn on. So, I might have just fried the chances of doing any capture card things. I mean, I didn't use the super heavy duty converter that's being used right now. I used like a lower end one, I guess, that I got recently. And now, both myself and my mom, who I'm accompanying on this trip, she was going on a work trip to Sorrento, and she was like, "Oh, you want to come along with me?" And I was like, "Duh, of course I want to come along." For sure. Like, when am I going to get the opportunity to go to freaking Italy again? So here I am now. But in preparation, I got this, like, it was like $40 at Best Buy, so, it's not like it was cheap or anything like that. But, it's not as heavy duty as the one that's being used right now, which is a lot chonkier. So now we're kind of sketched out about using that one, being like, was it a power bar thing? Or was it a converter thing? Does anything that gets plugged into there get fried? I mean, it only got fried when I plugged my laptop into it, or would have been going all the way through. I don't know, but we're sketched out about using it now. So, there's that. There's that. Maybe it'd be possible to get a power bar somewhere around here and just plug like a couple different converters into there, because I just need a laptop and Switch dock. And then maybe I can do some capture card stuff while I'm here, some Xenoblade 3, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But most likely not. Oh, Adele, thank you so much for that medicine. I feel so much better now. Good to hear it. So, this isn't necessarily to pay you back, but I made some of my hometown signature soup. Would you like to try some? It's alphabet soup. I made it special. I would love to. I don't even remember what SpongeBob wrote in that alphabet soup. I just know that moment. I don't actually remember what was written. What was the thing? The only thing I remember is a Fire Emblem Fates meme of Takumi serving Leo and it's saying Nori and scum. Heat up, this is dried ember shroom soup. I'm sure I'll post it sometime when I'm starting to stream Fire Emblem Fates. Crikey, I haven't smelled anything like it. This is fantastic. It really is. It's not like nothing I've ever tasted. Yuka. Well, I think this deserves another toast. It's no longer playing Bravely Default 2. Hold on, Elvis.
Nanda?
Huh? What's the matter? Are you the Aegis? Shouldn't we work on returning to our world instead of drinking the days away?
Yeah.
I'll have you know, I'm not frittering away the time. It's interesting I'm doing this paralogue about these travelers stuck in another world, when I myself am basically existing in another world right now, is the thing. The other side of the planet. I do know that, but... What's gone into you all of a sudden? Nothing. I just need to go and cool my head a bit.
Dora!
Thanks for the soup, Dora. It was delicious. Like, things are very, very different here. It's a lot of narrow roads and a lot of hilly terrain. I don't think I've seen a single street light in this town. And the rules of the road basically just are like, stick to the right and figure it out. That's what it mostly seems to be. So, if I find myself injured and not doing anything on the channel for a while, It's probably because I got hit by a car.
行くと
So
しよ
hopefully it doesn't come to that. We should follow it. Hopefully not, but yeah, it's a little bit of a mess out there. Find Adele. Yeah, let me move then. There we go. I don't know why it took so many attempts of swiping at my phone to do that. So this way. So this way then. In the little smidge that my camera blocks is the thing. So I tried to replicate my layout as best I could. Was the case, my layout that I have at home. I think the dimensions are slightly different, but you know, it's pretty darn close is the thing. This is where you went off to. Elvis, and you too.
う。大丈夫か
Mind telling us what all that back at the tavern was about?
ね
Do you not want to go home, Elvis? I mean, you were far away from home even in the events of Bravely Default 2, Adele. Sure, I'd like to go back someday, but that just isn't happening right now. Starters, we don't even know how to go about doing that yet. Better focus on what you can do here now, rather than what you can't do, right?
えでも
That's true, but
アデル
we were traveling in search of asterisks, weren't we? Doesn't matter where we go, as long as there's a chance we might find one.
うーん
Wish I could rationalize it away that easily like you do, but I...
違うな
You don't need to rationalize it. Just have to figure out how to like it here.
そうね
It's not that I hate being here, though. Everyone has been so nice to us.
でも
Dora's soup drove it home for me. It's so good, yet completely unfamiliar. Like eating the pizza and pasta that I've had here. Made me realize all the more that we're in an entirely different world. Yeah, what I had for dinner was was some pasta, and my goodness, the tomato sauce that was on that, compared to like the jarred grocery store stuff that you get at home, it's just like, wow, there's no way that something like that came out of a jar. That's some good stuff there. Anyway, Aye, isn't it good to learn new things?
そうなの
It is, at least normally, but I just don't seem to have that in me right now.
ごめんなさい
I'm so sorry, Adele, if I hadn't made that soup. Did you not like the taste of the ember shrooms in it? Oh, that's not it at all, Dora.
ううん
No, it's fine. I'll make a different soup tomorrow.
ごめん
I'm sorry about all this.
いい
It's nothing to apologize for. I only want to make sure everyone's happy.
え嬉しい
Now I know how to do that. In fact, I'm grateful to you.
ドーラ
Dora.
うん
Well, that was awkward. I'm sorry you had to see that. I was thinking of nothing but myself. How awful it is to suddenly be stuck here and how much I'd love to be home. I was focusing only on my own feelings. And I hadn't been nearly grateful enough to you and Dora.
そうね
Yes, you're right. From now on, I'll be kinder to the people of this world. Aye, I'll do my best to help too.
決まりね
First, I need to go see Dora and apologize to her again.
うん
Aye, back to the tavern we go. So, one interesting thing about doing recordings like this rather than streams means that does give me the leeway to look at how long the recording's going on and be like, oh, this is the end of this episode, and the next episode we'll do like the next part of this mission. But because I don't actually know how long this is, I feel like I'm still gonna do the same approach that I do on stream of just do the whole thing and then cut it up into parts however it best cuts up later. Because, you know, I'm getting close to half an hour here. And what if I was like, oh, that's the end of this one, and the next time we're gonna finish off Adele's quest, and then the next recording, Adele's quest is finished off in like 5 minutes or something. It's like, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't have cut it up like that, you know? You know, so that's my reason for continuing to keep the same approach. despite this being just a recording here. But that's just a recording. Get out of here, Theo. Theo. A game, Theo.
なんだ
What's that? You're looking for Dora. She went off after you. Whoops, I accidentally hit my thumb on the screen. I was it, but... Guess she didn't
す
come
まな
back.
い
My goodness, where she lives.
あ
She's been staying in the tavern's break room. Seems she's got no one else to turn to. Friend recommended her to me, but she doesn't talk about herself much.
教えてもらえない？
Do you know where else she might go then?
すまんな
Haven't the foggiest.
おお
I saw Dora a bit ago, sir. Where? Also, I thought she was chilling in the break room, the guy was saying.
うん
Also, you know, I do have to say, sitting in for like long-term gaming stuff isn't quite as comfortable when you're dealing with like, you know, super basic wooden chair. Is the thing. By the time we get, said she was going to the Serpent's Burrow.
どうして？
Why'd she go there?
うーん
Who knows? But I'm worried for her. Strong monsters prowl those parts.
行くわよ。
I have to go after her. Serpent's Burrow, he said. Thank you for the info. Ow. Now I gotta scooch in. Maybe not as far. Okay, where are we going? We're going somewhere called the Serpent's Burrow, apparently. Maybe that last place would have been a good place to cut it up into a part after all. Just be like, oh yeah, that's why I'm cutting up the way that is, and then immediately cut it right there. Maybe, I don't know. This is something for future me to worry about. I say as I worry about writing and working on a video essay while I'm here, while also editing the last video essay that is mostly done, my one on Live Alive. The second draft version has been sent to me, and now I just gotta, you know, do some edits myself, is the thing. It's gonna be the very first video essay that's mostly not edited by me, is the thing. So that'll be interesting and something quite different there. So 2 video essay projects, a makeup paper for my history class for this week that I'm away, group assignment for my computing science class that is getting wrapped up. Oh yeah, and I gotta edit Peculiar Potions, because the one for this coming up week, it's not done yet. So that's gonna be like my really big editing priority while I'm here. Because I can finish off the first half of the story that I'm telling in Minecraft this year, but only if I do weekly uploads without missing, like, any week, is the thing. So, you know, pressure's on. The pressure's kind of on there, is the case. So, you know, that doesn't lead to the chest. Sad, sad. I thought maybe I only went, like, partially there before, but there was an elite monster that I couldn't take on at the time or something. Get booked, nerd. Absolutely booked.
決まったな
Book him. That's what I should say for Elvis. Book him, Elvis. Well, that's an elite monster. I'm probably not going to be doing much, like, progress for this series, like, off-camera or anything like that, since, you know, it is, like, straight up a full-on single-player RPG. The only exception that I've made is battling elite monsters, which I've done while, you know, doing things while being on a flight, stuff like... Well, no, not being on the flight, while waiting for the flight and layover. Because it turns out you need to, have a network connection to play this at all, though. This thing you can't play while disconnected from the internet is the case. Serpent's Burrow. Yeah, we're over-leveled for this. So, you know, I've been taking on some of the elite monsters and stuff. I might interact with some people to get some of that progress. Ooh. It's the first Kate that I've ever found in the wild. Interesting. There's a level 15, huh? I don't think they come in level 15 varieties in the little bonus watching ad thingamabob. I guess I'm getting this because I only just recently, gosh dang it, got wealth level. Whatever wealth thingamabob gives me Kate rate up. Thingamabob. Means I'll run into them more frequently, but I guess these varieties can flee. Unlike the ones from the ads that never flee and are just free experience because you pretended to watch an ad. Is the thing, you know. So I guess I'm going this way. I guess we go this way. But yeah, I guess I can't just, you know, boost all and attack those kids like that. I'm gonna have to actually, you know, try to break them. That's what I'm gonna have to do to get them to not flee. Also, I'm starting to wonder if I successfully build up enough gemstones before the end of India's event, if I should go through the whole steps like one more time, because that guarantees that I'd be able to give India an awakening at least once, and that apparently boosts her stats by like 30%, which is pretty ridiculous. Because I figure like, okay, you know, some of my travelers will cycle out throughout this adventure, but India is probably gonna be like one of the for sure mainstays at this point. So, you know, across like 8 character slots, while some of them are gonna get replaced, if she's a mainstay, may as well like, you know, make her as strong as possible. So I'm thinking that if I get enough gems before the end of her thingamabob, that I'll maybe do it. Is the case. What, do I have to interact with this here? Okay, yeah. So I might, because there's a 100% chance that I'd get a Dia from the, you know, points that I'd built up. And then there's a 50% chance I'd get another Adia, or a 50% chance I get some other 5-star, you know. If I recall, this is where the theatre of shrooms tend to grow. They may not taste as good as ember shrooms, but they have a nice texture. So I might not get enough gems before that time. I don't even know how long it is when it goes on until if I make a soup with that, then surely even Adele will. Oh no, sneaky snakes. What? Monsters. Sounds like somebody needs the Octopath travelers. What do I do? Get help from the heroes. Adele.
さてやりますか。
Leave this lot to us. Elvis, and the one from Enharmonic too. Yeah, I have a name, you know.
でも
But why? It's our friends in trouble. Of course we come running to the rescue.
ちゃちゃっと済ま
Now,
せましょう
get ready to be made into mincemeat monsters. Alright. Yeah, Adele's greatest foe yet. Sneaky snakes. Ooh. Bravely Default 2 music. Heck yeah. Alright, so... yeah, go ahead and analyze. So we'll do nice.
光景は
Okay, darkness. I'm glad that revealed that, not like a basic weapon that I find out about anyway. Doing this for that.
楽しいな
So, I do love me some Bravely Default 2 music, I do have to say.
あとよろ
Whoops,
し
did I boost analyze? I did not actually mean to boost analyze, whatever. Gonna find out about the last thing. It has to be rods then, right? Music's so dang good. So awesome. Like, it has to be rods then. Is the case. So, let's see here. So I can do that. And that'll break you. But you're going third there. Are you still suffering from attack down, my guy? Yeah. So I probably don't want to, like, max out trifold thrust right now. I'll probably just switcheroo and do... ooh, I can do that, then is what I can do. Okay. And then we can do, say... yeah, I've got some new thingamabobs. So we're gonna... some big damage there. Yeah. Yeah. And then we can do, say... we can be at the ready on the sky afterwards. We might even just take out that guy. Straight up. Because, you know, we are pretty over level for this. And it looks pretty loud on OBS. It looks like around the same volume as me. So I'm actually gonna go into the volume mixer and turn it down. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's see
本気
here.
でいくよ
Yeah, let's turn this down to about here-ish. That should be better, right? My laptop's lagging a bit. This is a brand new laptop with a 3060 in it. I kind of wish that performance was a bit better. I do kind of wish. Oh, well, I guess. Ooh. And then we can do... or I don't know. And we should just win, right? Maybe. Hopefully we just win. It's lottery.
決勝のや
Okay. Despite the fact that we still had like attack down. It's fine. Barely even noticing the experience. Elvis is gonna cap out at 40 is gonna be a bit of a concern when it comes to level. What are you doing in such a dangerous place getting mushrooms? Thank you so much. Like nothing of it. But why did you come out here alone?
実は
I was looking for mushrooms, but they're hard to find in this season.
では
Well now, what do you say we head back? Not the safest place, this. No.
ドラ
Before that, Dora.
はい
Yes, what is it, Adele?
ほんとごめんね
I'm so sorry for how I acted earlier. It was fantastic, but the flavor was so new to me.
それで
It made me miss my hometown.
あ
Is that what happened? Honestly, that's a relief to hear. If you'd said it tasted awful, I would have lost the place where I belong again.
Eh?
Again? What do you mean?
いいえ
Nothing. Please forget I said anything.
There's a bee in your bonnet, you can tell us about it.
そうよ
Yeah, sometimes talking about it can help you feel better.
教えてもらえない
Would you tell us more about yourself? I don't know hardly anything. What sort of things do you like? What do you hate? What happened to you in your past? My past isn't interesting in the slightest.
うん
I'm not asking because I want to be entertained. I want to know more about you.
でも
I'm sorry, but I really don't want to talk about it. I put the past behind me. I look only to the future now. Well, you haven't put it behind you all that well if you're not willing to talk about it. But that's my opinion. We should get back to the tavern. That's where I belong now. Right, of course. Okay. Can I just fast travel to the tavern, though? Oh, I guess Adele's story thingamabob quest is done. Okay. Is there a follow-up? Let's see here. Elvis conditions an aimless town. Must first complete the laundry of blacksmith. So I don't see an Adele thing again. So am I done? I think we're done. Look at all these quests here. All right, I think we did the thingamabob. I believe. Okay. So was it a time thing because like Adele's thingamabob is about to go away? Is that what's going on here? Is her thingamabob going away tomorrow? No, until the 2nd of November, apparently, is a thing. It's just the quest only lasts so long. I'm almost tempted to press the guide button because, like, freaking everybody seems to be getting Adele, but, you know. I figure I'll just wait here. If I do get to, like, 1200 before the 2nd of November, which honestly I doubt, then I'll do it. If not, I won't. Is the case. Not gonna be spending any money on this game. I mean, you know, it's possible I might get there, but we shall see. Maybe if I play a whole bunch of this game and, you know, get the things up, the 3 powers of fortune, power, and fame, whatever the things are called. I don't know what the heck they're called there. My things, what are they called? Where are they? I am confusing myself now. Where the heck? Influence. The influence. Okay. That's what it is. My goodness gracious, yeah. Maybe if I do that a bunch. If I commit to some things. So yeah, interesting little dungeon here. So I guess that's Adele's quest. Been recording for about 42 minutes, so would this be a nice even 2 parts? Maybe. I don't know. We shall see. Is there anything else that I want to do really quickly? Yeah, I think I was saving up there because it takes like 2 job points here now. Is the case. There, 1 more thingamabob. Just like that. I can always use like, I think I can still use 1 point, and yeah, 1 point in here, but you know, I want to work towards some of the thingamabobs, you know. Some of the spicy thingamabobs is my plan. So, yeah. We shall see there. So, you know, maybe I'll do another session of this while here. But now I no longer, like, need to do a session of this while here, since I wanted to do that while Adele's quest was going on, essentially. So yeah, I'm gonna do a smidge of editing, and then I'm gonna conk out. This is my plan. So, yeah. With that, thanks all who tuned in to this pretty short session of shenanigans. My FPS is apparently going down on OBS itself. I wasn't able to encode an NVENC on this for some reason. It's like, oh, your graphics card, it's out of date, please update your drivers. And I tried, and it was like, your drivers are up to date. And it's like, oh, well, So I'm encoding on X264, and this thing is running an i5, so it's not, you know, the best of the best. So I guess that's why the frame rate is all okay, but like clearly not that great. Anyway, yeah. Thanks all who tuned in. I'm gonna get some stuff done and then conk out, and then maybe go to Pompeii tomorrow. So there'll be that. So until next time, take care and see ya.